I'm actually finally back for another video. It's me, Gray, as you can probably tell by now. I'd just like to thank all 4 of my subscribers for holding in there, and just here I am. I hope I can ease back into this, even though I've only made like 2 videos before, but I'd like to do at least a few more things before the end of the summer. Yeah, I'm just kind of excited for a few new things. And what else do I have to say? I know that, like all the other videos I've done, like 4 or whatever, the audio is like terrible because I've just been using my phone. I'm trying to get my mic set up properly to be able to use with my iPhone. It's a USB mic, so I don't know how I'm gonna do that, but I'll figure out something. So today, I'd just like to go over some of my favorite compilations and a few I've just picked up recently. Let's just get into it. Here we have Best of U2, 80 to 90, and the B-sides. These first 3 I picked up at just a used shop called McKay's in Greensboro, which they've just got a lot of cool used stuff, and they've set it up kind of semi-professionally, so it's pretty cool. Yeah, this is, of course, all the hits and stuff, but some of these B-sides are pretty cool too, like Dancing Barefoot, just Patti Smith cover, their cover of Everlasting Love, other cool stuff. I don't remember it all, but it was pretty cool. There you have it. Next thing I got from there was, I hate the stickers covering this title up, but this is Miles Davis and The Complete Birth of the Cool. Basically, in '48, he and some other amazing jazz musicians got together and basically invented cool jazz. And there's about 12 studio sessions and 13 live sessions. And they do some of the same songs again, but it's pretty cool. It's semi-bebop type stuff. I'm not a jazz connoisseur, or I just don't really know much about jazz, but it's some pretty cool stuff. Definitely want to get into Miles Davis more. I've only listened to 1 album completely before, Kind of Blue, greatest selling jazz album of all time, but he has a lot more cool stuff, I know. Basically, I guess he kind of invented fusion too, but yeah, I just need to get into more of his stuff. Next thing I've not listened to completely, but I'm kind of excited to. I know about 5 or 6 of these. Is the Best of Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds. Yeah, I know Red Right Hand, Peaky Blinders, Into My Arms, Do You Love Me? That's actually about it. But I'd like to get into more of Nick Cave stuff. I know, really cool post-punk musician from Australia. That's about all I know. Just some really cool stuff. Next thing, a few years ago, my family went to an Art Garfunkel concert. They were selling these, and it's just a 2-disc compilation of stuff from his solo career, stuff from Simon and Garfunkel, and it's signed too. So there you have it. Next thing might be my favorite here, and it introduced me to the artist a couple years ago. Best of Elvis Costello from the first 10 years of his career. Just some really great variety here. I guess this is probably most of his first singles, and there's definitely a lot of album tracks I probably like more than the stuff on here, but he's such a talented artist, so diverse, borrows from so many different genres of music and time periods, and he's definitely just one of my favorites. I've got like 5 or 6 of his albums on vinyl right now. Next thing, I actually bought this the same day that I got the Elvis Costello one, and it is the Best of Traffic, and it has about 15 songs. And if you don't know Traffic, which you probably do, semi-progressive rock band, kind of psychedelic very early on, but also very blues influenced and even jazz influenced. I'm glad that they have some singles that weren't on albums, like Paper Sun, Hole in My Shoe. Um, especially, I'm especially glad that they have some Dave Mason songs on here, since he left the band after the second album. But I kind of like something about each album from Traffic over their like 7 albums. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Next thing, got this a long time ago. It had this crack in it when it came in. It's the Best of Madness, Total Madness. I can't remember what exactly got me into this band. There's a radio station around here that, like, you know, every 3-4 months they'll play Our House on the radio, and that's probably what got me into it. But I just really love this band. They're so fun, very ska, reggae influenced, and just very British at the same time. Bed and Breakfast Man is probably the greatest song ever. Maybe. The only artist on this list that features twice, because these both have value in my life, and this is the first. This is probably my. Oh, I'd heard the band before. This is my real introduction to them. This is well-respected Kinks, which is basically some of their early singles. You know, Well-Respected Man, Where Have All the Good Times Gone, Till the End of the Day. You Really Got Me. I remember, you know, many car rides with my dad listening to this, so sentimental value. There's that. And this is a contender for one of my favorite compilations ever. This is The Essential Kinks, which is 48 tracks of, like, basically their whole career. All their hits are pretty much on here, and a few deeper tracks. I love, you know, that there's about 4 or 5 of Dave Davies songs. I feel he's, you know, so underrated as a songwriter. Strangers, Death of a Clown, You Don't Know My Name, Living on a Thin Line, which is actually, I heard, you know, was in the Sopranos, and apparently was like the most popular song ever featured on the show, which is pretty cool. Yeah, this starts, you know, all the way at the beginning when they were semi-bluesy, and, you know, goes through their sort of concept albums, kind of rock operas, to when they were kind of, did a bit of mainstream rock. I think there's something to like about every point of their career, and just really cool stuff right here. And this is my last thing I'm going to show. This is Pure McCartney. I haven't listened to this too much, got it a couple years ago, but it's really cool. It's 4 discs of, you know, all through his solo career. There's not every hit you might expect to be on here, but there's also some deeper cuts, which is pretty cool. And I just love the packaging, all the pictures and stuff of Paul, and, you know, here, and where's the one where there he's yawning? That's like on the London Town album, or it's from the same photo sessions. Just really cool stuff. And, you know, I love the packaging. So that is it for this video. Thank you for watching if you did. I know you're probably cringing this whole video because I know I'm not natural in front of a camera. I'm sorry. I'm trying to readjust. I haven't done a video in so long. But thank you anyway. Let me know, was it a good video? Should I do more? Do you never want to see another one of my videos again? Just let me know. But anyway, feedback is appreciated. Thank you, and I definitely will make some more videos by the end of the summer. I've just been pretty busy, and I've had half the summer by now, but it's better to start now than never, so thank you, and good day.